Hello. So, I want to know, have you guys ever wondered how you can use your profits that you make in your business to purchase another facility, another assisted living facility location, another childcare location? So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how you as the provider can use the business's profits to purchase another facility within the next 60 to 90 days, okay? So let's start here. In order to use the profits to purchase another facility, as the provider, you're going to have to know what your profits are. So if you're not being consistent with your monthly bookkeeping, if you do not have bookkeeping implemented in your operations, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to use that percentage of your profits to purchase a facility in the next 60 days, next 30 days, next 90 days. It depends on, how tenacious you are with wanting to bring on another facility in your operations to bring on additional revenues. So how this works is that, again, as the provider, you're going to have monthly bookkeeping implemented into your business. If you don't have monthly bookkeeping, we can assist you with that. At the end of this live, I'll let you know how we can assist you with that. But at any rate, for those providers who do have consistent monthly bookkeeping in your business and you want to move forward with bringing on an additional facility in the next 30, 60, or 90 days, here's what you're going to do. So you're going to look at your profits on a month-to-month basis. And you're going to take a certain percentage of your profits and you're going to put that amount into a particular account, and it's called a high interest savings account. And you're going to name that account, whatever you want to name it. You can name it my goal to purchase another facility. Typically these accounts, you can name them whatever you want to name them with, through online banking. But in regards to what I was saying, you're going to take a percentage of your profits. So you may have the question, what percentage of profits do I take to put into that particular high yield savings account? Okay, because there's two things. You need to know what percentage of the profits to put into the high yield savings account, and you need to understand why you're actually using a high yield savings account to put that percentage of profits in. So in regards to what percentage of profits do you put into the high yield savings account, you definitely would want to run this through with your financial professional. But typically we start off conservative. We start off with 5 to 10% of the company's monthly profits. We take that percentage and we put it into that high yield savings account. So why are we putting it into a high yield savings account? It's because that money's going to be sitting there. That money's going to be sitting there until we get to the point to where we've saved enough money, we've saved enough profits to put a down payment on the facility that we are interested in purchasing with whatever financial lending institution, etc. Okay, so what that means is that as we're building up that savings account, guess what? That money is not just sitting there, it's actually gaining high interest, okay? It's gaining interest income just by sitting there. And the reason why I pointed out a high yield savings account is because you can do this same method with opening up an additional checking account and moving a percentage of your company's profits into that checking account. But please understand that a checking account does not have high interest, okay? You're not going to yield high interest off a checking account, which is why I specifically said a high yield savings account. Again, you do want to run this strategy through with your financial professional. If you don't have a financial professional, there's going to be a link below this live where we can assist and we can help, and you can set up a free 15-minute strategy session with us. So this is the gameplay. If you are a childcare provider, if you are an assisted living provider, and you're interested in bringing on an additional facility, which means additional revenues in the next 30, 60, 90 days, this is the game plan for you. You're going to take a percentage of your profits. Again, we typically take 5 to 10% of our monthly profits, staying conservative, and we take that percentage of profits and we transfer it into the high yield savings account. Now, we're going to do this for as long as we need to do this. So, for example, if you're looking to purchase a $100,000 facility for your child care or for residential assisted living or independent living, whatever the case may be, and your banker tells you, well, we can loan you the $100,000, but you're going to have to put down a 20% down payment. Well, we know that 20% of $100,000 is what? $20,000. So we know that we're going to come up with $20,000 down payment so that we can get this additional facility so that we can start bringing in extra revenues, right? So therefore, going back to your monthly bookkeeping, looking at your company's monthly profit, you're going to take 5 to 10% of those monthly profits and you're going to put them into that high interest yield savings account. And with the example I use, you're going to continue to put the money into that account until you reach that $20,000 mark, okay? It could take you a month. It could take you 2 months. It can take you 3 months. It just really depends on what your profits are for the month and what percentage of profits that you're putting over into that high interest yield savings account. And notice I said I was being conservative saying put over 5% or 10%, but you can definitely do more than that. But going back to our example, if we're staying conservative, you want to put 5 to 10% of your profits into that high interest yield savings account until you reach the down payment amount that you need to bring on that additional facility. Okay. So whenever you get that down payment amount, of course, you're going to take it to the financial institution that you're in works with. You put down your down payment. There you go. You have your loan. You're going to go shopping for whatever facility it is that you're interested in buying. And now you can start reaping the benefits and bringing on additional revenues into your company. It's that simple. And the reason why you want to do this strategy of putting aside a certain percentage of your profits into that high yield savings account to bring on that additional facility is because you don't want to withdraw a full $20,000 withdrawal from the operating account. Number one, that's definitely going to affect your bottom line. And number two, that's going to decrease your cash flow for that particular month if you try to withdraw all that in the month. So you don't have to do things overnight or next day. You can take your time as the provider and you can strategize on how you want to run these plays. And so this is just a good one that we use with a lot of our clients who are bringing on additional facilities and they don't want to just take big lump sums of money out of their operating account. They want to use their profits as a tool and set aside a certain percentage of their profits and put it into a high yield savings account. So where they're gaining interest income off of that money that's sitting in that high yield savings account. And then they want to take that money probably 2 months, 3 months later, and then take it to the financial institution for the down payment. And now they have this additional facility that's bringing in additional revenues for that company. And guess what? You just rinse and repeat. All right. So if you are that childcare provider or that assistant living provider and you're interested in running this play, you're wanting to get another facility in the next 30, 60, 90 days, there is a link below this live. Go ahead and click on the link and book a free 15-minute chat with myself or with my team members, and we'll definitely assist you. We'll make sure that your bookkeeping is in order, that your books are up to date so that you can run this play and start using your profits and setting them aside in these high interest savings accounts. We're going to assist you with letting you know what banks have these high interest savings accounts starting at 4 to 5% and things like that. Okay. So there is a link below this live. If you're interested, if you are that childcare provider or that assistant living provider and you want to bring on a facility in the next 30, 60, 90 days, utilizing the your profit percentages, go ahead and click the link and book a free 15-minute strategy session.